we see him deal with the legal ramifications of
Right.
this announcement, if you will.
Oh,
Because not only
right.
was it
Yeah.
released that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, but it was also said that, he's being accused of also murdering Quentin Beck
Mm-hmm.
and being behind the whole battle in London. I think it was
Yeah.
London, correct? Correct me if
Correct.
I'm wrong. Yeah, in
Mm-hmm.
London. And so, of course, he's being investigated by, I'm assuming it's like, I don't know if they say specifically, I'm assuming like FBI,
Mm-hmm.
CIA type of thing. He, you know, gets a lawyer and chill. I'm gonna let you take it away and just kind
Listen, I mean,
of go
we
from there because
already
I
I've already
know.
expressed my excitement in the last podcast because, like, say it was last week, literally last week, when Kevin Feige announced that Matthew Murdock would be returning to the MCU. Now, did we know that he was going to be coming in so soon? I didn't. I heard a theory that someone said if anything, uh, he would come to kind of represent Peter Parker, and I think it wasn't necessarily a prediction. Like the prediction I had was like he was there in the precinct, but it was more so at the apartment that we see Matthew Murdock pop up, and he's there. Once he shows up on the screen, theater erupts, and
Oh, that was like the first. No, I mean, by then we've had like two other screams in the theater, but like it was after Matthew Murdock appeared. Like I got the vibe and the tone of like the movie theater I just happened to be in because the vibe was
right.
lit, bro. Like it was like on
Mm-hmm.
fire, and this one was just like shouting. Like my voice is
Right.
gone, guys, because of
Yeah.
this. And I thought it was so cool how obviously when that trailer came out, so many different like theories of what could happen were popping out. That big one was, of course, that Matthew Murdock was going to be representing Peter, and we assumed that he was going to be the one talking to him at the precinct. And of course, we were
Mm-hmm.
incorrect. And I believe we saw like a extended version of that scene, and we realized it wasn't
Correct.
him. If
Mm-hmm.
I was correct,
Yeah.
yeah. So I think a lot of us lost hope in him coming into the scene. So I think when he appeared, it was kind of a really good moment because even though a lot of us were very prepared to see him and were expecting him, we kind of lost a little hope, I think, after seeing that full scene at the precinct.
Right.
So I think it was really well done. And I just love how we didn't just see him like appear, but we also got a scene of him catching, I
It was
think it was like a
brick.
brick
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something
yeah.
that had a note, yeah, saying, we believe Mysterio. I'm so sorry. We believe Mysterio. And I just love how he was like, I'm just a really good
Right.
lawyer. It was such a
Right.
good scene.
And I was listening to somebody else recently, and they kind of theorized uh, if Matthew Murdock showed up, would Spider Man's Peter Tingle go off? You know, it didn't in this scene,
It
but
didn't.
at the same time, when Matthew Murdock caught that brick, like Spider Man, he was ready to catch it, but Spider Man was just like how?